by finances, investing, estate and retirement planning? Well, I went to school so you don't have to. Welcome to Finances and with Kathy and Jennifer.
Welcome to Finances and Happy Holidays! I'm Jennifer and I'm here with Kathy. And this week we thought we'd take a break and encourage you to go back and find a topic you hadn't yet heard or revisit one that you could use again. So as we were thinking about that, we started thinking about some of our own favorite episodes that we've had so far. One of my personal favorites is, of course, Finances and Tiny Living. And I really love the tiny house movement. I love the idea of going tiny, living minimally, and of course, then using that as a path towards a larger retirement. Kathy, what was one of your favorites?
Honestly, I think one of my very favorites was an original called Stocks and Bonds, because I loved how we were able to break down the difference between what stocks are and what bonds are. And I know people hear those terms and they kind of know what they are, but I think it was really informative and I enjoyed doing that one a lot.
Yeah, that was a good one. So one of my other favorites was, actually, we just did it very recently. It was called Millionaire Habits. I love that it was about making intentional choices now so that you'll have more saved later. And those are things, specific things that you can do to save as much money as you can for retirement.
I agree with you. I did enjoy that Millionaire Habits. I like the idea of having many ideas to help reach different people who can embrace something in their own life. Maybe not everything, but they can look at it and say, oh, even within this podcast, here's a thing that I can go do.
Yeah, true.
The other one that I really enjoyed was one called Mental Accounting. And I love how we were able to talk about how people think about money, even if it's not the right way to be thinking about it, but knowing that no one is alone in their search for how to deal with their finances and how to continue being educated on how people in general deal with money. It's just one of my favorite things. We did want to take a minute and give a special shout out to Annie D27. Here's what they had to say on one of our reviews on Apple Podcast. Both Kathy and Jennifer do a great job of presenting information in an easily understandable way in a short amount of time. Efficient, effective, and excellent. Thanks so much, Annie D27, because that means a lot to us. And I know that we end every episode asking for reviews because it really does help us. And if you'd like to receive a shout out on future episodes yourself, please leave a review in the show notes on Apple Podcasts.
Yes, we love to hear from you and we love to see what you're thinking about the podcast. So Finances and has been on the air for 8 months and we've already had close to 5,000 downloads, which is awesome. And we have been heard on all 6 habitable continents. Sorry, Antarctica.
We're pretty excited about this. We have been heard in Europe and Asia, North America, South America, Africa, and Australia. So thank you so much for our listeners. We love that you're listening and we appreciate you sharing.
And if any of you know any scientists that are doing research in Antarctica, please send them a link to our podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with our holiday episode. We just want to say a very sincere thank you again for listening. And we do wish you the happiest of New Year's. And let's go 2021, because we're all pretty sick of 2020. Sure, Antarctica.
Right.
I'm in this one, Kathy. We won't actually know because they don't keep track of Antarctica, but I'm sure we're big